I know I took that from Corey Kenshin, but no, everybody please stand up. Listen, we have an announcement to make right now. Your boy's secret has been exposed. It's been exposed. We are no longer a secret. No longer in our little dome together. We are no longer in a bubble. Because I'll say some certain somebody in chemistry took 2 seconds to get a needle and pop it. That's exactly what happened. We are no longer a secret, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore, I shall not have to hold this channel on my shoulders every time I talk to somebody. How you doing, man? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I hope he doesn't figure out my secret. Too late! Got me over here looking like Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm freaking Mysterio over here talking about some... Guess who Spider-Man is? Peter Parker. And everybody's like, Yeah, Mysterio, I need you. Doctor Strange. Oh, Doctor Strange. Get them fingers over here and start doing some magic, boy. I did not think you guys would figure this out so fast. And because of that, I do think I should start posting a little bit more. I'm sorry about the break, guys. I've just been so busy. And on top of that, I didn't think I was going to get doxxed. I didn't think I was going to get airdropped. Airdropped? Really? You know exactly. You know who you are. Airdropped? Dude, no, that's wild, bro. No, I'm not mad. Listen, guys, I know it seems like I'm mad. I'm not, guys. I honestly, it's for the bit, okay? Listen, guys, I'm happy y'all found out about the channel, okay? I was keeping it more of a secret because I didn't really think this was the most appropriate channel for people to, listen to. But turns out I got a lot more positive feedback than I expected I'd get. So, you know what? We'll just keep going. We'll continue being slightly edgy. Not too edgy, because if we do, I'm getting kicked out of school. Absolutely thrown out of the school. Just absolutely smacked and freaking spat on outside of the school. Absolutely clowned on. What am I talking about? Look, the thing is that I hope y'all enjoy. And listen, guys, I think I'm going to start doing something new. I want y'all to kind of tell me what y'all want to see, and I do the hosting, That's what I'm thinking about doing. And pretty soon, when we get a little bit more advanced and I have more time on my hands, I'm thinking about making my own tier list, or maybe a Discord thing, something like that. I don't want to do a Discord. I don't like the way that Discord just gives me the GBs. Discord server. Brother, It'd be pretty cool to see, some of your ideas up on here, and me absolutely balling on them. Absolutely dunking on that. I was about to say the S word, but I censored myself because I know some of them teachers are watching. Hello. Hi. Look, the thing is, let's go ahead and get into the video, okay? Let's go. Today we'll be talking about types of dudes or boys or homeboys or huz at school. Now listen here. Things are about to get a little spicy. So make sure to, like and subscribe if y'all want to see more of this content. And I also recommend y'all, cover your ears, or, well, y'all really can't, but, turn down the volume. The car guys. That's me. Look, guys, I love talking to them car guys. Look, we have some good arguments sometimes. Some good arguments. But this is where it gets a little stupid. Look, you can be a car guy no matter what you do. You don't need to know literally every single detail about a car to be a car guy. You don't have to look at a Pagani and tell me where each part was shipped and which each of those parts were made and manufactured. You don't need to tell me exactly what type of oil the damn car is running off of. You don't need to sit here and tell me what engine that thing is running off of. You know what? You can do that. I kind of like that. But you don't need to go into specifics telling me, oh, it's like a 3-inch cylinder. What the freak? What? Bro, what? How do you even know that? Do you even think that's real? You think it's just not people on Reddit giving you some bull crap? No. Have you ever seen a Pagani IRL? No. So how do you know? I don't know. Online and Reddit, mate. Oh boy, do I just want to give you the biggest hug. The biggest hug and smooch. Ever. 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 All right, so I had to let that out, bro. I'm sorry. But the thing that really gets me mad at car people, the newbies, is when they over here talking about oh, I like the older cars. No, you don't. No, you don't. How old are we talking? Like 1930? No, you don't. No, you don't. Why? Because my grandpa said it's the best car in the world. Your grandpa? Before you were a car guy, I asked you, yo, what's your favorite car? You said, probably like a Bugatti. What happened to that, buddy? What happened to that, Tom? Oh, I mean, I had to change your heart. No, you didn't. No, you did not. You're not going to sit here and lie to me in the face and tell me that a car from like 1905 where the horn still sounds like is better looking than a damn Bugatti. You're not going to tell me that a car that has a horn where you need to freaking squeeze it, honka honka, is better looking than a Bugatti. Hell, a Corolla looks better than that. And you're still going to tell me, no, it looks better based off of pure nostalgia. That's your grandpa's nostalgia. Where's your nostalgia is down the drain, because I know your nostalgia included that Bugatti. Oh boy, it's all gone. We lost you, Tim. Bye-bye, Tim. Bye-bye. Oh boy. Oh boy. If you are a car guy, you like what you like, okay? Look, I'm not telling you not to like some of the cars other people recommend to you. You can absolutely do that. You know, I wasn't at first when I was a little kid. I actually liked Lamborghinis more than Ferrari. But over time, Ferrari started calling out to me because I started wearing their merch. You want to know why I started wearing their merch? Because a good boy of mine, we call him Big Ben. That's not his name, but we're going to call him that so that way nobody knows what his name is. He had Ferrari glasses on. Those were the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. I didn't even know that Ferrari made clothes. So I bought myself one. And I said, you know what? We're going to be a Ferrari, homie. Here I am now, hoping to get that Ferrari California. That's my dream car. That is my favorite car, the Ferrari California. Right below it, the Pagani Zonda from 2005. Those are my two favorite. But if I had to pick over one, definitely the Ferrari California. Look. Sorry, there's just a very bright light outside. Just making sure nobody's trying to do anything because it's dark as hell outside. But look, the thing is that you like what you like. Don't pretend to like things that other people don't. Just don't. You can absolutely say you don't like that car. You can absolutely state your opinion. That's the fun of being a car person. We argue over cars instead of politics. We argue over cars. That's what we do. You know, we have fun, man. Look, if you can't take an argument over a car, it might not be for you. Or you could just keep your opinion to yourself, you know? Like, absolutely do that. Or you could just say, yo, man, I'm not looking for an argument, you know? I think this is my favorite car, you know? This is what I like. I like this, this, and this. If you don't want to argue, you better not hit them with the, actually, that car's kind of chopped. Because then they're going to clap back with the, well, I don't think that car is nice looking either, buddy. And then you're going to have a back and forth. That's how it starts. Look, the thing is, like what you like. This is going to be a B tier. A B tier. Because there are too many fake people out there, okay? Too many fakies. Fakies. Yes, that's the new slur. Fakies. Fakies. Oh, I like that car. When was it made? 19. No! Fakey! Fakey! The athletic guy. Listen, guys. Look, I'm an athletic person. But like, why y'all so aggressive? No, actually, why y'all so weird? Why y'all so horny? Let me explain what I mean. Literally every freaky story I have heard at my school has included at least one or two athletic dude. I don't mean to be that guy. Yeah, my boy's pretty good at dribbling the ball. But does that mean he can dribble? You know, that's wild. That's a wild thing to say. A wild thing to say. You know, never mind. We're not going to talk about that. See, jokes can go too far. Mainly the people that go to my school are just chill. Okay, like this doesn't really apply to them. The reason why I'm saying, so why am I making this argument in the first place? It's because I know enough people that are in my grade and are athletes, and I've heard some stories from other schools, and most of the time, they happen to add up with this other school, which in this other school, and they all happen to be public schools. So look, I can absolutely make this argument. My school's private. We're good. We're balling. None of you guys are not affected by this. Well, some of you. But look, you guys can be, your egos can be up here. I don't know how. It will probably because of all the girls you guys got left and right. Lefty, Lucy. That's both of their names, Lefty and Lucy. Just right here. But I want to be left. No, your name's Lucy. I'm Lefty. I stay on the left. But that doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does, Lucy. Do you even know your difference between left and right? This is my right. This is my left. This camera's inverted, so y'all probably thought I was correct. This is my left. This is my right. She got that crap wrong. Lucy! Stop! No more. No more men for you. You are men. You have restrictions on men. What the hell? Look, the thing is that you guys have too much going on. You guys are doing too much. How do y'all have time to be playing other games, bedroom games, balling in bed? How do y'all have time for that? How do y'all have time to catch a rumor at school? How do y'all have time for the next hot rumor at school to be, yo, I heard that he was sleeping with this other girl. How? Weren't you just at a basketball game? I literally saw you. You were sweating. You were sweating so much, I thought you were a damn fountain. I thought you were a beautiful Greek fountain. And I was like, that crap's alive. I literally thought that. You were sweating so much. I thought you were going to go home and take the fattest sleep you ever will take in your life. But no, you somehow have more energy for these shenanigans. How? I don't understand. What else do you need to be doing for you to go night-night and stop doing these crazy things? No more. Restrictions on women for you. No more. No more. Thank you. So good. Now, these guys, or at least the guys I be hanging out with, okay, because I know how to choose my homeboys, they don't really be doing that. They're actually a lot more chill. And I like these guys, okay? Listen, these guys can tell some funny stories. I know this one guy who quite literally knows pretty much every basketball or football player I could ever hope to dream of. No matter what our teacher references, no matter what anybody references in a sport, he knows. How do you know all that? No, actually, how do you know all that? How do you remember every single one of their names like that? How? I just don't understand it. And we got this other guy whose ego is probably the height of the, I'm not going to set up that joke, which is higher than a freaking Eiffel Tower. And you're over here talking about yo, I'm more athletic than y'all will ever be. You're a twig, by the way. All I have to do is this, and you're done. That's all. You're like a bug. You're quite literally a bug. Dude, the mosquitoes, too, they're back, by the way. Guys, I mean it. I am ready to absolutely grab them by the snout, okay? I'm going to snap that in half, okay? Then they're going to come around, try and grab onto me in the back, but I'm going to grab them, okay? I'm going to do this. Grab them by the wings. I'm going to tear that off, okay? I'm going to grab them in the back. I'm going to slowly... right there, okay? Now I'm going to pull him back on his back. He has his little arms out like this, talking about help, stop, please. And I'm a freaking, and he's done. Take him out. Done. That's all I got to do. Look. It got dark. Y'all are doing too much. the ego is stupid high. Respect. But at the same time, when somebody cracks that, you are the most petty person ever. The most petty person ever. And it's hilarious to watch. It's quite the show. C tier. The funny guy. Listen here. Low-key me. As much as you guys at school might be like, oh, he's pretty funny, but I don't think he's qualified. I don't think he's the funny guy. I am. No, I just am, bro. Let's be so for real. My ego's that high. My ego has. Yeah, I should stop bull crapping, y'all. My ego's definitely been deflated before. But look, the thing is that sometimes the funny guy carries almost every class. He carries it. No, he just does. Every time I go to a boring class, I'm like, you know what? I don't think it'll be that boring because I know exactly who's going to be there. Tyrese. Tyrese was the funniest person I have ever met in my life. Back in 3rd grade, Tyrese was the funniest person. My boy was about I think 100 pounds, no, like 90 something pounds. He was a fat boy. Basically, my boy decided it would be a good idea when we were in a single file line waiting for the bathroom because our school was on something talking about some lines for the bathroom. We were in a line. And my boy said, you know what? I'm done with this. Jumps on the floor, picks up his tummy, and you hear the loudest splat sound you'll ever hear in your life. Tummy to floor. To that white, gleaming, dirty, musty-looking floor. That's all you heard. And you hear a loud, ah. There's a level to how funny you can be. Me personally, I'm one of those roast kind of funny people. Like I kind of like pick on people sometimes. I'm one of those like lighthearted, humor. I know my audience is what I like to say. Because if you're just being mean, it's dark outside, and I just heard a weird sound. I didn't like that. Okay, I'm making sure. Yeah, that door was locked. Good thing I locked that. Look, the thing is that when it comes to humor, you have to know your audience. You need to know what you're saying. You need to make sure that joke hits, because if not, you're gonna either be mean or it's just gonna be awkward for everybody. Like, it's just gonna be awkward. Look, the thing is that I know how to target different things that make people laugh because I figure it out. I like experiment. At first, when I first meet somebody, I say something funny that I think is funny right off the bat. They think that's funny, and I try something else. I try something else, and I try something that I don't think will work, but I kind of make the joke a little leveled, but with a comeback for it if it doesn't work. And if that works without needing the comeback, then I use that joke and I figure out where their humor is. It's just like process of elimination for me. The process of elimination technique doesn't always work for me either. Look, I will say this. I have made jokes that I am disappointed at. I have definitely, for example, a couple of days ago, I made a really very sad and inappropriate joke about Charlie Kirk. It was so out of pocket. No, it really was. It just was not funny. People were giggling, but I could tell it was not because it was funny. It really wasn't. It was just uncomfortable. It was just disappointing. I just realized that, that joke was really out of pocket. I wish I could go back from the future and absolutely strangle myself for that, because who am I to be making jokes like that for somebody who was assassinated? Not funny at all. I like making people laugh. That's what I do. But sometimes you can cross lines and it's just unnecessary. Sometimes it can be a little unnecessary. It can be too much. And yes, it's okay. It is okay to be a little too much, because at least you'll know what too much is. Because if you don't know what that is, you're just going to keep going and going, and then you just won't know when to stop. So yeah, I would say this is probably going to be a B tier. B tier. The low-key smart kid. Things are going to get a little bit loud. You might want to turn down your headphones, okay? Thank you, sweetie. I don't think I'll be able to make an A on this one because I didn't study. Please! Please! We all know who's going to study and lock in the night before. We all know who's going to absolutely slime our 10-point curve on this hard test because somebody made 100 on it. We already know. And it makes no logical sense because it even makes the smartest kids crack a little bit. over here sweating for this test. And they over here talking about, we made a 70 on it. As they adjust their glasses. And then we look over to you as you have your head down with your thumbs up like you're playing Heads Up 7-Up. W game back in the day. Only the real ones know. And you're over here talking about some, oh, I guess it wasn't that hard. Oh, y'all made a 70? Wow. I'm about to Windex all y'all mole effers up in this thing today. All of y'all over here talking like, oh, we're not gonna make it. Oh, I didn't study. We know you've been studying a couple weeks before the damn test. We already know you went up to them teachers talking about some, yo, when's our next test? I need to make sure I make the best grade I possibly can because I need this. I need this 3.5 GPA. Well, at this point, you could probably make a 4.0. You're so right. We'll do that. Stinky! Nasty germ! I just sprayed the Windex on my drink, so that's absolutely, that's spoiled. Look! You guys are cool. Y'all are smart. Very impressive. We'll say that. I'll give credit where it's due. But stop being performative. Stop. Stop pretending that you are the dumbest person in the room. Stop trying to pretend. Help us study. Did you think of that? Did you think? No, you didn't. D tier. Yes, a D tier. Because, oh my gosh, you guys make me so mad. Dude, no. The smart kids actually try to help. They actually try. That's the difference between y'all. The fashion boy. It's literally just like what we talked about with the girls. You guys are the same people. No, guys, look. I'm going to go on to Pinterest. I'm going to look for the cutest outfit. You're not even going to try and take elements from one, outfit and do... No, I'm okay. I don't want to do that. I don't think I have time for that. You have time to make a whole clipboard of your favorite dress. You literally made a whole whiteboard, whatever it's called on Pinterest, where you take all these photos of different inspirations and you put them onto one. But for some reason, I never see something original from you. Just nothing. It's literally just, they're not even inspiration. They're not. At this point, it's a character loadout screen at this point. That's all you're doing. You tap, you select, and that's what you wear. Because when I go into Pinterest, and I happen to look at your Pinterest, because I'm that type of guy, and I look down, and I'm like, why does that look familiar? Why does that look so oddly familiar? Because freaking Ellie was wearing it the other day! Get creative! Bro, no, it's even like actually, bro. You dudes are literally the same. I'm done seeing you dudes and you girls wearing the same things you see online. Yes, they're there, but for reference, dude. Yes, you could wear it, but I don't want to come up to you and be like, yo, where'd you get that inspo? I came up with it, fool. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. C tier. Oh. We did it. And that's the video. That is our video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I am serious, by the way. If y'all liked everything in the video, please make sure to go ahead and like and subscribe if y'all want to see more of this. I'm sorry it took a while to, get this video out. I was just so busy, guys. A lot's been going on, okay? I know it seems like it hasn't, but, life is life. Life is life, and is what I like to say. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope I had some smiles. And also, I recently figured out that now I'm that type of, now people just listen to me while they do stuff. That's my aura now. I'm the static sound that's playing in the background as y'all vacuum. Or doing homework is what I heard too. Y'all just be listening. And I'm like, I like that a little bit. Keep doing it. I'm about to hit y'all with the greatest outro y'all ever see. Made by my sister, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Jane. I hope I see y'all soon, okay? Bye-bye.
Looking as the flowers, I sit for hours. cool.